What is going on, guys? It is your boy Tropical Habs back here today for a brand new YouTube video. So today we're gonna be here to talk about a Habs coach that needs to be fired. And yeah, but before getting into the video, I invite you guys to please subscribe and turn on post notifications if you want to be updated with everything that's going on with the Montreal Canadiens. I make videos like these every day. Multiple videos like these every day is talking about the best team in hockey, the Montreal Canadiens, best team in sport. So yeah, if you want to know everything that's going on with the Canadiens, be updated, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'm trying to upgrade the quality every month. I'm trying to get out there. So if you could help me out also by liking the video, that would be amazing. Let's try and get 50 likes on this video. And yeah, today we're here to talk about the Habs coach that needs to be fired, in my opinion, and that needed to be fired this summer. This summer. It needed to happen this summer. I thought they were going to do it. And I think that all the biggest Habs fan thought it was going to happen. Martin Saint-Louis took over mid-season last year. He finished this season with his assistant coach that were there at the moment. So Don Duchamp's assistant coach. And yeah, I thought that he was going to finish the season with those guys and then fire them at the end of the season to bring his people around him. And apparently he did not. He did not. And what Kent Hughes and Jeff Gorton have been doing, they've been bringing their people around them. I thought that was going to be the same thing. I thought they were going to do the same thing with St. Louis. But apparently he decided to keep the assistant coach the same. And I don't really get it. I mean, Trevor Letowski has been doing a pretty decent job, so I have nothing against keeping him. Luke Richardson got a job as a head coach in Chicago. He's actually doing a lot better than I expected. When I looked at the Chicago team, I was just like, all right, he's going to finish dead last. He's going to get fired because it's going to be his fault. So now he's doing pretty good, and it was expected, I guess, because when he took over in the playoffs, when Duchamp had COVID, he did amazing. So, yeah, he would have been a good candidate to become a head coach in Montreal. I think he would have done a really good job, but apparently the coach needs to speak French, so I guess it's not too bad because St. Louis is doing a pretty good job. But his assistant coach, I'm not convinced. And there's one in particular. Stéphane Robidas been doing a pretty good job for his first time coaching in the NHL. He was coaching like Bantam. He was coaching Pee Wee. And then he came in the NHL, and he's doing a pretty good job. Let's be honest, with the defenseman, with the young defenseman, he's doing a good job. So, look, Alex Burrows is the problem because, like, since he's been in Montreal, the power play has been terrible, and the power play has been terrible for years in Montreal. Since André Markov left the Montreal Canadiens, the power play has been terrible. First, because they don't have a quarterback. They don't have a proper quarterback on their first power play. Kirby Dach was doing a decent job before Matheson came back, but for some reasons, they decided to remove him from there and put Matheson instead. And I've not really liked what Matheson decision making has been looking like so far, so I don't think it's a good decision to keep Matheson there, because since Matheson got into the power play, they are 1-14. So really not good. And they keep on using the same tactics all over again, and again, and it hasn't been working. It hasn't been working at the start of the year. It hasn't been working now. So why would it start to work magically all of a sudden? So you need to change things up when things are not working. And I think that the number one thing that they needed to change was the power play coach, because Alex Burrows, even though I like the guy, I think he's an amazing person. I think that he was an amazing hockey player, and I think that he could be an amazing coach as well, but not as a power play specialist, in my opinion. I have all the respect in the world for Alex Burrows for his career as a player. I think he would be a good option to coach in Laval, but I think that as a power play specialist behind an NHL bench at the moment, it's not ideal to have Alex Burrows. Because, last year the power play wasn't working. He was the one in charge. And this year the power play is not working. And he's still the one in charge. So we have the same problem on the power play as last year. We changed the players, but the same problems are still there. And When you have a guy that's running something and there's problem with it, as long as you're gonna keep this guy and on in charge, it's gonna still repeat itself no matter who the players are going to be in the ice. That little drop pass in the neutral zone that they keep on doing to enter the zone. All the teams in the NHL knows that they're going to do that. If they watch a decent amount of video, half a decent amount of videos, they know what the Habs are going to do to enter the zone. They know they're going to circle the puck and try to pass it to Caulfield. It's starting to getting more obvious and obvious. And when you when things doesn't work, you need to change things around. I don't get how Slafkovsky still hasn't been tried on the first power play. You have guys like Monahan who's there. I love Monahan, who's been doing amazing. But on the power play, I think he has 1 point this year. I think he has 1 point. Yeah, Suzuki, Doc, and Caulfield needs to stay there. Matheson, maybe on the second power play. It's not been working at all at the point as a quarterback on the power play. So, yeah, they need a quarterback in the future. I think they have one in Lane Hudson. If they can develop him well, Logan Mailloux as well could become one. I can see Kaden Goulet also in the future becoming a power play specialist, like a quarterback. I think that they could try Kaden Goulet at the point of the first power play. I think he could do a better job than Matheson because his decision making has been practically perfect. So yeah, they need to fire Burrows. They need to hire a guy that knows how to make a power play work in the NHL, a guy with experience. The guys behind the bench don't really have that much experience as coaches in the NHL. And I think that it could be a lot. It could bring a lot of benefits to have a guy with experience that already made some power play work in the NHL. I don't have any examples in my head right now because I don't really follow head coach in the NHL towards the NHL. So I know some of you guys might know a guy that's available that's a power play specialist and that has experience in the NHL. Give me some names in the comments below because I'm sure there's a lot of coaches like that available at the moment. So yeah, definitely some things that they need to look at because when you, even though the San Jose Sharks have one of the best PKs in the NHL, I think they're number one at like 90%. You need to score at least one goal when you get 7 power plays in one game, and when you get a 5-on-3 as well. So definitely not some good things that I saw for the power play yesterday. Suzuki, Caulfield, and Doc have been circling the puck pretty good, but you need a net presence and you need a quarterback. So I'd try Slafkovsky as the net presence. Maybe he's a big guy and he looks good at deflecting pucks and he's good behind the net to go pick up the puck. So Slafkovsky in front of the net could be a decent option. And a quarterback, I mean, he could have drafted Quinn Hughes instead of drafting Kotkaniemi. He would have had their power play specialist. But like with Lane Hudson coming, Logan Mailloux, I am sure that Xhekaj and Goulet could work pretty well. Really not a fan of what I saw from Matheson so far in the power play, like I said. So yeah, need to change things around, and I think that it's time for Alex Burrows to go. Like he's proven that he's not capable of running a power play in the NHL as a power play coach. So yeah, definitely need to hire someone else. Let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below. It's been your boy Tropical Habs, and I'll see y'all later today for another video. Bye bye.